Well, welcome back. Once again, you're catching us as we're packing up the camper van for our next trip. We are taking a journey across the Pennines towards Manchester and towards Chester. Our planned stop is somewhere called Stretton House. So let's take a look at what we get when we get there. So as you're coming down the main road from the motorway, Stretton House is a little inlet just before the bend. This is how you get in. So you're looking basically for an old brick built building and a wall. So a little bit of history there from 1769. So as we come round the corner, we've got a bit of gravel drive and a one-way system to get into the park. So you're coming down past these trees and this old building. It does look a little bit like they are working on the site itself. You've got quite a large tree here. In front of us we've got a dog walk, which looks like it takes you down to private property. Now you're going to continue past the dog walk, down this path and through the trees. There's a little bit of a pond on your left. It smells a little bit unpleasant. And then on your left side here, just through the trees, we've got us 4 showers and there's ladies and gents toilets. A little bit of wildlife. And then we're going to continue along through the tree-lined road. And then you can see the first field for camping at this side. So this is the main campsite field. Now as you progress along, what you'll find is at the end we've now got a little bit of a larger field at the top, which is the overflow field. So if you've not been successful with your booking on the main field, you can always use the overflow field. On our right hand side we've got one of the what looks like maybe it's going to be an entrance at some point. You can see how they've built it up quite substantially. So that may be the main entrance at some point, but we're using the other entrance for the time being. If you do want to exit, then you'll be coming out past this little wooden building and we'll be bringing it up this way for our way out. So that's the ins and the outs of the site. I'm being reliably informed we have a farm shop across the road, so if we do need any provisions, then obviously it is local to us. There is about a 5-minute walk down that road where we've got a pub. Not sure what's in the other direction. It looks like it's just fields. So as you can see, quite a nice view for today. So this is the overflow field that we are located in. It is by what possibly is a main road, not sure at the moment. But as you can see, it's quite a lot of space and just about see a plane out there as well. So we're going to take a walk down to the other field. So I've got a bit of a one-way system to get in and out. And as you can see over here, got a bit of a walkway down towards where we're going to be on the normal field. I do believe if we had booked a little bit earlier, then we could have been closer to the amenities that they do have on site. I'm just going to check out what we've got on site. So if you are coming in through the main entrance, it's through this area over here. And then as you come in, you can see this box, and this box gives you the information regarding where to go. So overflow camping, turn right, main camping, straight ahead. So this is the main camping field. I'm hoping that there's some amenities up here, so I can see something in the distance. So let's take a look at where that is. And within this area we've got the toilet and shower block. So I would call it functional. We've also got a washing up area outside for your pots and pans. What is drinking water down here? Yep. So if you are camping in the main field, then this is what you've got. Plenty of space for quite a few units. You see, we've got camping in the middle. So the facilities on site are on the main field. You can just about see up there we've got the shower block. Just down on the outside where the wood is, we've got the washing station, and then just behind you can see probably a couple of grey buildings there, and that's the male and female toilets. A little bit basic, but you know, if you're only paying £20 a night, what do you expect? So we do have Wi-Fi on the field, so we've got a Wi-Fi password there. So like I said, the main field is quite large at the bottom. Looks fairly decently kept. You need to come into this field. This is the main field, and then if you haven't got clearance to park here, then what you'll be doing is heading up to the overspill. So you're going to be coming in there, and then around this little wooden structure, and then you're taking the route out this way. So as you can see, we're now heading towards the overspill. As normal, people are parking around the edges instead of the centre, but who wants to sit in the centre? It's quite level where we are located, so it's not too bad. The only downside is that down here, just see a vehicle coming through, and that is the main road that's going through Lower Stretton. So I don't know how noisy that's going to be. But the weekend, I wouldn't expect it being too much trouble. So we've got quite a biggish area here. And this is our pitch for tonight. to it. So all in all, quite a pleasant site. I have been on better, but you are paying more for that premium. What we've got on this site for just £20 a night is the showers that we've seen and the toilet facilities along with the water. Quite a level pitch, so it's not too steep. Everybody seems to have got quite a decent layout down here. So if we did want to have a walk down to the toilets, we would be walking through that gap down there. You can see a lady coming back up down there, so that's about a couple of minutes walk for the loop. Apart from that, it looks quite a decent site. We are quite close to Chester, and we're not too far away from Manchester itself. We do keep seeing planes flying over, but that's to be expected in this area. We're about 5 minutes away from the M6 turn-off. I think that's junction 10, and it's quite easy to find once you come through the village itself. So we'll see what the evening brings regarding the area and the volume of noise. So following on from yesterday, we had quite a decent night regarding the site noise. So about 9 to 10 o'clock, everything quieted down on the site. The only noise we got was from the traffic at the front. So I would recommend, if possible, to get down in the normal field and not in the overflow field if you are deciding to camp at Stretton House. So like I said earlier, for the price that you pay, which is just £20 a night, this time of the year, it's quite a decent price. It does take me back to camping probably 20 to 25 years ago when you didn't have much on a site. It's very similar to that. We have campers, a couple of motorhomes, and at the side over here we've got a few of these inflatable tents. So it looks like everybody's welcome. So the review really is, if you were looking for a budget campsite with not a lot to offer, then I could just say, yep, it's okay for that. If you're looking for something that's got more, such as a shop or something else, then obviously you're going to pay more. So if you're looking for somewhere near Manchester or Chester, it's an ideal site to be at. So that's about it for the Stretton House campsite. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.